For the longest time, the race in AI has felt like it was all about one thing, right? More. More intelligence, faster models, bigger and bigger capabilities. But what if that whole game is changing? What if we've been running the wrong race? Today, we're going to dig into what happens to business advantage when intelligence stops being this rare, precious thing and starts being, well, everywhere.
Okay, this right here, this single sentence is the key to everything we're talking about today. The future isn't about having the most powerful AI. It's about who masters how to direct it. I mean, let that sink in for a second. We're moving from a game of possession to a game of governance. And believe me, that changes absolutely everything.
So, to really get our heads around this, we have to talk about the monumental shift we are all living through right now. We are literally moving out of an age where intelligence was scarce and into one where it's abundant. And this isn't just some tech trend. This is a whole new economic reality taking shape. I mean, just think about it. For centuries, our entire way of organizing things, from universities to big corporate hierarchies, was all built to manage the scarcity of knowledge, right? Expertise was king. But now, in this new world we're in, intelligence is becoming a utility, like electricity. It's cheap, it's accessible to almost everyone, and it's getting embedded right into our systems. The old playbook, it's completely obsolete.
And this image, it just visualizes the new strategy perfectly. So picture this. AI is just generating these infinite streams of possibilities, right? The old way of thinking was, hey, let's just make more streams. But the new strategy, that's all about building the invisible gates, the gates that decide which of those streams get to flow forward and which ones get cut off. The advantage has totally shifted from creation to curation.
Okay, so if intelligence isn't the bottleneck anymore, then where does advantage actually come from? I mean, it doesn't just vanish into thin air, right? Nope. It just moves. It has a brand new address.
And the answer really starts right here. The bottom line is, it's not about what you know anymore. It's all about how you apply what you know. I mean, think about it. Two companies could have access to the exact same powerful AI model. The one who wins, it's the one that can actually translate all that raw intelligence into decisive, meaningful action.
And what that really means is that competing by hoarding insights, well, that's just a losing game now, a total dead end. The real competition is in building the systems that govern how those insights get used. We're talking about the rules, the frameworks, the decision structures that actually guide the AI towards outcomes that matter.
Okay, so this brings us to a huge trap that honestly a lot of organizations are falling into right now. They're chasing the illusion of intelligence. They're getting dazzled by what's visible on the surface, and they're confusing that with the stuff that actually creates durable, deep down economic advantage. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. We all see these things every day. The slick new chatbot, that recommendation engine that feels like it's reading your mind, that super smooth user experience. And don't get me wrong, they look incredibly advanced, and they are. But here's the catch. The tech behind them spreads like wildfire. What looks like a massive breakthrough today becomes just standard, expected stuff tomorrow. It's not a lasting edge. Not at all.
And this is such a crucial point to get. What looks intelligent on the outside is no longer a reliable signal of real business value. A flashy demo that wows everyone in the boardroom can be completely, totally disconnected from the hard, unglamorous work of actually improving margins or making things more efficient.
So the real, lasting advantage? It's not the tip of the iceberg, the shiny interface that anyone can pretty much copy. No, it's what's deep below the surface. It's the messy, complex, unique business logic. We're talking pricing rules, risk limits, approval thresholds. That's the stuff that is truly, deeply hard for anyone else to replicate. So all of this leads us to a really powerful and honestly kind of counterintuitive idea. In this new age of abundance, the key to creating real value isn't just about generating more. It's actually about the strategic application of, well, less. It's about the power of constraint. I mean, think about it. Our first instinct, especially with something as powerful as AI, is to just let it run wild, right? Let it generate endless possibilities. But is that really the best path forward? Is that how we actually make progress? Well, the short answer is a hard no. Unbounded AI is basically a recipe for chaos. It produces this huge flood of output. You get tons of ideas, analyses, options, but it doesn't give you the outcomes you actually need. It just blurs your priorities and fragments your action. See, the bottleneck isn't intelligence anymore. The real bottleneck is direction. So we have to totally redefine what we mean by constraint.
It's not some limitation that's holding you back. It's the opposite. It's the actual mechanism that transforms the raw, chaotic abundance of AI into focused, strategic leverage. Constraint is how you tell your AI what game it's supposed to be playing and what the rules of that game are.
Okay, so if intelligence is becoming a commodity, kind of like electricity, what's left? What is the truly scarce resource that's going to matter? What is the one thing that AI, with all of its incredible power, simply cannot replace?
And here it is. This is the fundamental boundary. Look, AI is a phenomenal tool for getting things done, for execution. But it has absolutely no skin in the game. It can't be held responsible. It cannot own the outcome of its decisions. That remains a uniquely and profoundly human domain.
Which brings us to the first of these new scarce resources, judgment. The irreplaceable human ability to decide what actually matters, to set the mission that the AI is going to serve. The second one, discipline. In a world with infinite options flying at you, it's the sheer courage to define the trade-offs, to say no to 1,000 pretty good ideas so you can go all in on that one great one. And finally, the big one, accountability. This is the ultimate human responsibility. It's that willingness to stand behind a decision and own the consequences, whether they're good or bad. An algorithm can't do that. So there you have it. Judgment, discipline, and accountability. These are the new scarce resources that really matter. So let's kind of wrap this all up. This quote right here really nails the entire argument. Chasing the title of the company with the most intelligent systems is frankly a fool's errand. The future belongs to the organizations that are the wisest in how they deploy, constrain, and direct all that intelligence.
And so, this leaves us, it leaves you, with one final crucial question to think about. Are you focused on the sizzle, or are you focused on the steak? Are you building systems that are just designed to showcase intelligence, to look impressive on the surface? Or are you doing the hard, deep work of building systems that fundamentally shape the impact of that AI to drive real, lasting value? Because the answer to that question is what will define the winners and the losers of this new era.